What's going on? We're going to take some requests today. What's up, Andy? Pretty good, brother. All right. Sorry. I'm not sure. What's up, brother? Not sure what I'm going to start with. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a request type of day for sure. Thank you, D-Mart. Let's do it, Andy. I'm going to make a few of you guys mods while you're in here. What print? Rainbow trout would be a good one. You just want to text it to me? Hello? They were on the... Oh, your nightstand. Okay, so. All right. Bye. Sorry. Okay, let me look. You say... All right, there we go. I got it. Spotted bass. Let's do it. Let me get some more tape. Spotted trout. Sorry. That's like silver green, right? Okay, I got one that should work pretty well. Not this one. I'm just going to finish taping this one. Not every fish. It's like a little yellow too, almost. No, it just looks a little dark green, and then yeah, we'll just try paint what I see here. Could have hit that with a hair dryer before we go too crazy. That's upstairs. Well, hold up. Forgot I gave it to the wife today. Let me go grab it really quick. Give me like 30 seconds. Otherwise, it's going to be a long show if I'm not using a hair dryer. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I had to go get the hair dryer and ended up sitting up there talking. And it's still not dry, so. Thank you, Andy. I'm not expecting you to mod this whole time, but just while you're in here, throw it on some of your guys' names. It kind of, I know these shows go forever, so I don't expect you to stay in here and mod the whole time. I got some new stuff today put on the website. That's Menmo Tackle. And this is streaming to YouTube as well as here, so I'll try to respond to those comments over there as I can. But for the most part, it's going to be responding to whatnot. And so this has like a little bit of green, looks like a light green. What's up, Brandon? So if you guys bought stuff yesterday and you see something you can't live without, turn on your pickup and I'll put them in the same order. I'm probably not going to ship those out until Monday, so it gives you all weekend. So I usually do most of my live painting on the weekends here. You just turn on that pickup and I'll throw it in the same package. How you doing, Brandon? I got some green that's almost perfect for it. then there's black dots. What I'll do is I'm going to just start with the black back, and then we'll dot those on. My stand is moving, dude. I could have swore I thought I pushed it up further. Stay put. Dude, this stand, it's going to be the death of me. There we are. It's a color I came up with. That's what we named it. Lake Bottom Sludge or something like that. I might spray that over this at the end because it will look pretty cool. You guys be happy to know I was telling you how I ordered paint from Amazon. If any of you guys paint, save your time and money and order from somebody else. Because I've been looking forward to getting the fluorescent paint all week. And they sent me regular paint. That's like the third straight, technically the fourth straight order that they have messed up. Now, granted, one they messed up in my favor, so I'm not complaining about that. But thank you, buddy. If you like this, I have a few other, mostly on my YouTube page, live paints and just regular paints. I appreciate you coming by, brother. I know. Well, and there's a big difference. Like, I don't know. It almost just seems like not intentional, like they were trying to spite me, but like they're not doing their jobs. No, because there's no way they got the paints mixed up if you actually looked at them. It's not like it is like I'm complaining because I got an off-white. No, it's a completely different set, which is kind of annoying. Because Hobby Lobby got rid of all their Createx, so it's not like I can go over there. What's up, Superfly? And I'm just gonna dot this. It looks like it's on like the back half, right? It doesn't look like it goes all the way up to the head. Yeah, there is a Michaels, but Michaels doesn't carry Createx, or really, at least from the times I've looked, any good airbrush paint. Now I know you can thin regular paint out. It just doesn't spray the same way. Well, I'm just gonna start ordering straight from the website. You just go with Amazon because it's like 2 days, which is nice if you get what you order. Gold in the dark. What do you mean a gold in the dark ones? Glow in the dark. No. That's ironic you say that, though. I did order something to do that. But that's from Spray. Well, website online, so I gotta wait for it. What's up, Gage? How you doing, brother? Like, and then are you thinking? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's look at the eyes for this. They have. Looks like you have a yellowish brown eye. It looks. What kind of trout is that? I'm doing. I'm looking off of a pic or a painting or a drawing. Sorry, that Andy Rue painted. And by the way, if you guys aren't checking out some of his drawings, they're remarkable. I got a rainbow trout. He's a good dude, and he can draw. That's for sure. It's great art to hang up. I'm a sucker. I like art anyway, so I'm like, well, I'm saying yes. You've done all kinds of. I know you've done a rainbow trout, redfin. There's definitely more that I'm missing off the top of my head for sure. More bass. You heard that? More largemouth bass. I like doing these eyes, so that's what we're gonna do. Maybe. I don't think so, though. All right. Yeah, I was about to ask, are they bloodshot? I'll show you guys what else I'm doing. I guess I didn't show anybody in the beginning. That's one of his drawings. So pretty close to the same, I'd say. Let me sign it really quick. Spotted sea bass. Trout, thank you. You're only going to have to correct me about 1,000,000 times on that. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Okay. So you said kind of the tiger. Thank you, Jones. How you been, brother? Hey, Car, you said blue tiger with the black stripes. I'm assuming a crackleback too. Hey, better than I deserve, brother. Okay, I see. Like that lighter blue. Like not super dark, but lighter. Yeah. All right. I appreciate you, brother. It's like the scaled tigers. Tiger stripes. I'll tell you what, that orange one looked crazy. I wonder if my Amazon package is here. Did it come? Now arriving today, so it's not going to be delivered. Anyway, I guess we'll have to use the other magnets. Yeah, dude. I wish they'd just say not arriving today. It's like, I know it's not coming. I know for sure. I had one said arriving today, and it was like 11:28 at night. I'm like, I have a feeling that it is no longer arriving today. I have just a random thought that perchance it's not coming. And guess what? It didn't come. I'm going to start with white. I don't have to mix up that blue. All right, let's mix up this blue. Oh, dude, I thought the orange tiger. I thought the orange tiger looked wicked. I was really surprised how that one looked after the clear coat. The scaling is, even though that's like a small step, that really took that bait to the next level. I got all those posted. It's been a kind of a busy day for me, but I did get all those posted today before doing everything, which was quite a lot, but it is what it is. All right, let's mix up this paint. What's up, McChewy? I'm just going to clean these out really quick. Or not all of them, but just a few of them for tonight. I did not do any more of those. I did list that one. I mean, you're getting that one I painted, but I did list that on the website. I did get that done. Like I was telling everybody before, if you bought something yesterday, turn on your pickup, and I'll throw it in your order from yesterday. To be honest, I'm probably not shipping until Monday. But I was really happy with how that one came out. That thing looked crazy. I thought it looked better after the clear coat too. I mean, well, obviously, but okay. Let me look at this blue. You're wanting this real bright blue. I gotta think of I'll think off the top of my head how I did it. Let's go look. Like this blue, right? No. The shad. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, that's even better because I don't have to mix up anything. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. This blue. This is gonna be a wicked looking tiger, dude. Gonna need a little more. YouTube shad. Talking about, I don't know. You talking about the thread fin? I think I misunderstood you. This is gonna be sick though. But are you meaning like that thread fin, but with tiger stripes? I have a really good idea for it. I'm gonna do the tiger stripes over this and do the scaled mesh. Yeah, this is a turquoise. We'll do that one next. We were on a really good streak there. This one is gonna look pretty wild, but I'm an idiot. I forgot that I put YouTube in the title of that. I see what you're saying now. Gotcha, brother. Sweet, dude. I went on a float trip down there, and the whole time I was floating was thinking this would be a great place to throw some smallmouth lures. Oh yeah, Gasconade's beautiful, dude. Absolutely. I was gonna go with one of my buddies, Noah. We ended up never going. Where are you going on the Gasconade at? Richland. I think we played Richland in baseball in high school. That sounds really familiar. All right, let me hit this with a hair dryer. Then we'll do those tiger stripes. I'm almost half tempted. So when I go to Montana, I'm almost tempted to bring my airbrush booth with me up there. It's a little portable one. I've been really thinking about it today. Let's see how dry this one is. Where are you from, Garrett? I feel like you've told me before, but I don't remember anything. Oh, Blue Springs, yeah. We definitely talked about it then. I remember that. You ever gone and fished the Osage River? Dude, for sure. That's another really good one. Bennett Springs doing some trout fishing. Hell yeah. I'll be doing some trout fishing pretty soon. I've actually never been to Bennett Springs, but I know a ton of people that go down there. That's what I've heard. It's really not that far away. It's in Lebanon, or Lebanon, however you want to pronounce it. It's not actually that far away. It's not like some of the trout creeks that are in Missouri that are very, 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 very far north, damn near Arkansas. If you're ever bored, dude, you should look up Eagle Rock. That's a little more of a drive, but that's on the Arkansas Missouri border. Oh, dude, it was like one of the coolest places. The only way I can describe it, and I know this is not going to make much sense, but I felt like I was in a dinosaur movie. Like everything just looks like it's been there a really long damn time. And I'm not talking about the buildings. I just mean like the whole area. Now, granted, it was the middle of winter, so that probably didn't help. Yeah, I agree. My brother lives down there in like Fayetteville area. I thought about moving back there in the day. I never did. Wish I would have, but I probably want to be here today if I'd have moved down there. Oh, dude, that'd be. I don't think you'll regret that at all. It's such a pretty state, and it's just remarkable. And the further south you go into Arkansas, the more mountainous and badass it looks. But even by like Beaver Dam, Beaver Lake, and Table Rock, which is in Missouri, it's still beautiful there too. Clean and quiet for now. Just give it a little time, brother. Let's give it a little time. Dude, Beaver Dam's a really cool looking lake. I went there and I was reading about the dam. Is that like the actual dam? They have the stuff about how it's built. That was actually really interesting. That's an Army Corps lake. Or Army Corps of Engineers. Yep. This is what I thought you were wanting. A card. So I'm glad at least the idea I had mixed up is still cool. We went to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and I tell you what, place a little strange, but there was a taco truck down there with Mexican food. And it's a little eccentric, but it really, I don't know if you've ever been to Roachport, Missouri. It reminds me a lot of that place. It's pretty much the exact same. I mean, I spent a lot of time there growing up, so I'm like, being down there, it is eccentric, but it's not like anything that's too weird, you know? It's just weird because you have like super, super political people, and then they have like what is it, like a Rio de Janeiro Christ the Redeemer statue. Just you just have to go there, right? It's just I can't really put it into words. It's a unique place. You'll walk away and be like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Eureka Springs, or you're talking about the town in Missouri, Roachport. It's not nearly as big as Eureka Springs, but Eureka Springs is really cool. It's like this old town in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but an E after H. But it's a lot bigger than Roachport. One of my friends, his family owned a restaurant up there growing up, and it was like the best restaurant I've ever been to in my life. I worked there on weekends, and at a certain point, I think I was just working for the food. Yeah, but it's one thing if it's weird and people are mean, but people are really cool down there. So it's like, you get over it pretty quick. And if they were all like rude and whatnot, you'd be like, hey, this place sucks. But I've had nothing but good experiences down there, even with people that are completely different than I am. It's kind of a live, let be, live, a live, let, what is that how you say it? Live and let live type of place. I went to the Rock and Pig there. Rock and Pig. Yeah, that was some really good barbecue. I'm pretty sure I told the story the other night that I climbed up. There's like a watchtower there, and dude, fire watchtower. True. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I could go for Jack Stack 7 days out the week. Get that salmon with the blueberry jam on it. Woo! Get the platter. You walk out of there, your vision's all blurry. You ate so much. Yeah, you're not beating Kansas City barbecue. You can disagree with it all you want. That's the best barbecue I've ever had. I'm getting hungry. I just ate, dude. I've heard people say like St. Louis's barbecue is better. I'm like, I've eaten a ton of places, in St. Louis. It ain't no Kansas City. So if any of you guys ever find yourself in Kansas City, Jack Stacks what is it? Q49, Q39. There it is. All right, we're gonna crackle the back on this. Oh yeah. I've been to places that have good barbecue, but I haven't been to a place that every single place that has barbecue is really good. Meat Church. That just sounds good. I think it's the consistency that is a selling point. I have not. Sounds like I gotta try it, dude. Sounds like I gotta try it. Haven't been up there. I haven't been up there since Alan Jackson performed. That's been a while. Which, by the way, phenomenal concert. I think that was his last tour. It was pretty good. The most memorable part of it was that what's that shitty church out in Oklahoma or Kansas? Westboro Baptist Church was protesting it. Oh, like, all right, dude. Y'all have lost the plot, big dog. No, this one will be open forbidden. I'm like, dude, Alan Jackson is like probably one of the most clean cut artists there has ever been, bar like none. I really can't even. He's even done a gospel album. Seems like a weird one to go protest or whatever. What'd you say, Stacy? I kind of missed that. You said chartreuse, kind of the same way. I'm in the middle of Missouri, big dog, close to Columbia. All good, Card. I'll get with you. And if I don't get to it tonight, I'm gonna be back on tomorrow evening as well. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, dude. What's ridiculous? And what, dude? Everybody's got a right to protest, but at what they do, going to funerals, I don't, I don't know about all that, dude. I don't think you should go to anybody's funeral and protest. That's even if they're the most vile person. That's not. I don't. I would be worried about your soul doing something like that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we could do that. I got some wicked eyes for this. These are just the first ones that came to mind. I remember they came to a town. They're like irrelevant. I mean, as they should be, but back in the day they're a little more popular. I remember they came to like town just north of me. It's like, all right, dude, y'all have got to figure out something better, dude. Y'all ever been fishing before? Spend your time doing something a little better. Oh, that'd be cool. Like a brown. I guess dark charcoal would be like black almost. It's a 1.5 S crank KO. Your house is in Chief's Kingdom. Are you just getting painted, grunters? Or have you been painting a while? I see your guys' comments on Facebook. I'm reading the ones on, or not Facebook, on Whatnot. Sorry, I said that whole sentence backwards. I can see your guys' comments on Facebook, but I'm mostly just responding to Whatnot tonight. I think I just said it backwards again. You guys know what I mean. Here's a 1.5 in the turquoise crackleback. I think I said the exact same thing twice. I'll run it now. No, what I meant to say is exactly what I said. Thank you, Alex. For sure, dude. Just let me know. Thank you, brother. And if you guys see something tonight, you're like, man, I wish I could have got that. A lot of these will be posted to my Facebook. Or not. Good gosh, dude. What is going on tonight? To my website, Midmo Tackle. There we go. I think I got it right that time. We are struggling tonight. Struggling to speak. Focus, bro. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Let's try the chartreuse orange one. Then let's try the crimson red one. I will get to yours, A-Cart, but while we're on Tiger ones, I'm going to keep doing them. At least for the time being. Hopefully you forgive me. Words, bro. Speak them. I sometimes do. I ordered some. Dude, it's been forever ago. And I've been waiting for them. Supposedly, they should be coming from FedEx today. This was, I think it was Custom Lure Online. Dude. And it's like a shitload of them. Like, it's not like I ordered $20 worth. Like, it's almost, I want to say it's like $600 or $700 worth. I've been waiting since March 11th. I am still not very convinced that I'm actually going to get them. Like I know they said they're coming, but it's one of those situations. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think they would screw me over like that. That's crazy. Have you ever dealt with Kansas City's USPS, bro? If you want to talk about dog shit USPS, they have got to get their shit together up there. I mean, they are the worst shipping distributor in the country. I know people say Memphis is bad. At least Memphis just steals your packages. Kansas City will just ship them all across the U.S. You'll you'll see it'll end up in Kansas City. Next thing you know, the thing's in Olathe, heading west, brother. You're supposed to go east. Then Wichita. Then next thing you know, it's in Puerto Rico. You're like, how in the hell did that get there? Yeah, they go to every location besides where they should. I have a funny one for you. My mom, she bought like something off me from here not too long ago, and it was to her PO box, PA, Iowa. I'm not shocked, but it was to her PO box. I dropped it off at that post office, thinking surely they'll just put this in the PO box. No, it went to Kansas City, and what could have just saved really them a lot of time and money ended up taking like 3 weeks. I'm like, I don't know at a certain point who is running. That's what I want to know. How do these people have jobs? I haven't forgotten that one, dude. I could not believe that's the most egregious one I could think of off the top of my head. Well, I almost suspect it's being intentionally done at the Kansas City one. I guarantee there's no way they are that bad, dude. I mean, I don't know how you can be that bad unless it's just complete incompetency. Because I'll tell you, I know exactly what's happening. They're getting packages. Yeah, I have been. Yeah, good point. But I have been. What was I going to say? I guarantee what's happening is stuff gets backed up. They just throw it on a truck, and that's how your package is going from Kansas City to Lawrence, Kansas. Ends up in wherever D-Mart lives in New York. If he's in here, he'll get that joke. That's a long way from Kansas. Like Dorothy says, I think we're a long way from Kansas right now. I'll never forgive him for the koozie that took 3 weeks. I'm still salty about that, dude. Well, it kind of, I hate even saying anything bad about them because I have nothing but good experiences with all the local post offices. It's just the distributors or distribution centers. Are you thinking all Orange Belly? Well, I think that would look pretty wicked. I might. Well, no, I think it all orange. I guess I can always put orange over the chartreuse and see what it looks like. Yeah, we could do the stripes blue and like the blue you just saw blue. Oh, well, a little late now. I'll make it all kinds of dumb mistakes. I think this one will still be wicked though. It depends on where you get them from, Michael. A lot of times I'll just tell you one at a time. Richard, so I don't do any sports teams or anything like that unless it's like your local high school, just because of licensing. Like as for like sports teams and stuff, I can use the color schemes, but I definitely cannot put say a Chiefs ones because I get a ton of Chiefs requests. I don't like rolling the dice. To be honest, am I being overcautious? Yeah, probably, but I don't really want to even bark up that tree. Yeah, we could definitely do the colors, man. Do you have me on Facebook? My page? Just message me on there, and we can talk about it on there, and I can get that put on my website for you. Sounds good, buddy. All right, we're gonna put this one into mesh. Right, this thing is gonna be bright. I think it's gonna pop. I ordered some really long magnets that I think would work even better than these, but I have not gotten them yet, unfortunately. I've been looking forward to them because it definitely make this fart a lot quicker. Okay. And you're thinking this blue, right? I'll tell you too that I think this blue would look good as well. But I think that turquoise. The thing about tiger baits, dude, is there's about a billion different options you can do. I say we do the super bright one. So I have a bunch of like spook style top waters, 1.2 S cranks, 1.5 S cranks, 1.5 Lucky Craft, 2.5 Lucky Craft. These are all KOs, by the way. A ton of lipless, a few different floppers or tail slashers. What's up, Glenn? Also, my website's another good spot to look at. I'm glad we used that color. Especially with the tiger baits, dude. It's just like one's never enough. There's so many different tigers you can do. So many good colors that look good with it. Absolutely. This thing's gonna look crazy. This might be my favorite one so far. I've just been going crazy on the tigers this week. I think it's been the bait of the week. That's what I need to start doing when I think about it. Best live paint of the week. Now, I think the week before was probably the ice cream cone. All right, time for the review. That's wicked. Thank you, buddy. I'm still gonna do the crackleback, but even that without the crackleback looks crazy. That looks crazy good. Thank you, buddy. Let me go ahead and get the black loaded up. All right. Let's add the secret sauce. The Krabby Patty formula. One of these days, I'm gonna give away the secret. Probably not. Just kidding. I'll put it in a time capsule, and I'll put it in a time capsule, and I'll bury it here in Missouri. And then when they open it up, when they open it up in 30 years, it's gonna be me flipping off a picture. Oh, gotcha. Y'all thought you were getting the secret. Oh, no, no. What can he be putting on there? Who knows? Double crackle. What do you mean by that, my brother? Oh, no. No, sir. I might have. I see what you're talking about. That little green spot. if you're new, it will smooth out. That's just for right now. I'll tell you what eyes I think will look good on this. I have an idea. An idea. This will be my 4th year of painting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's not even a question. It's not even a question. I know they're not 7 or 8, whatever these are. These are a hair too big, but they fit right in them. I would say you should use 6mm on these, but 7 fits in them. So yeah, they're 6 for sure. But see, these fit in there just fine. So I don't know if they put the wrong. Maybe they measure them different. I don't know. That's like the biggest problem with the eyes I found. It's like clothes. Where I'll order a bait, for example, like a spook style bait, and it will say these eyes. Well, these eyes are a little small on that. Yeah, I've found, like you said, you could definitely use 6, and the 6 look just as fine, or just as good, just as fine. What am I saying here? That's a good time of the year for them, dude. There was a time to be painting them. Now's the time. But yeah, they say to use these, or the eyes they send you with them. If you get like the kits, they're too small. And where? Say do this in a morning dawn. Oh man. So I suppose we can. That would be wicked. I promise, Andrew, I'm gonna get to your bait tonight. Gonna keep doing the tigers for a little bit. That might already take the cake as the best lure for tonight. I don't know if I think the morning dawn's gonna be a close second. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick while this is going. So have at it, fellas. Have at it. Let me grab some blanks. Thank you, buddy. Now I know a crimson and black. Yeah, I would thought that one was a winner, but I'm glad you got it, dude. I'm not kidding though. That might be the best one. I am gonna try the Morning Dawn one before we do the Crimson one. I have to change my name to Midmo Tiger here soon. I'll probably be on for a while tonight. Not super late, but I'll be back on tomorrow as well. I'm gonna do the Morning Dawn and then the red one. I want to get to yours. You said you wanted the thread fin with the tiger stripes, correct? I would just hate to get off the tiger stripes right now because I'm in the zone for tigers. Morning Dawn. Okay. Silver base, thread fin, blue scales. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. me hit this with the hair dryer. Now we're going to do the back purple. Okay. 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 Sorry, I was super focused right there. Let's hit it with the hair dryer. All right, we can do that. Uh-oh. What's up, Jeff? And I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I said I was going to be on a while, but man, it's been a long day, fellas. I'm half tempted to not even crackle that bag. How shiny that is already, dude. What's up, Dan? How you doing, fella? Okay. Absolutely, brother. I don't know how well this pink's going to show up. It's showing up. It's just really faint. Oh, man. One, you guys can't see it at all because it's so bright. I agree, dude. I think that's something I'm gonna have to keep doing. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about on the back. Instead of crackle, I'm thinking that scale pattern like this. What do we think? Crackle or no crackle? I'll let the people decide. Oh, scaled chartreuse. All right. It's been a while since we've done that. I'm gonna have to wait a second. It's very faint, but I like it. Alrighty. Let's put some eyes on it. The glow green. Let me find them. Let me find them. They've been found. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Do I give this one the Bill Dance? I might take it off. I've been thinking the same thing. The Dancegraph. I just think it looks wicked. That thing is so bright you can't even see the signature. Unless I. Alright, I'll go ahead and run them. Those eyes are just insane. They're going to make you take it home, Glenn. Fine with me. That thing is wicked. No, you're all good. The Silver Club. Just unlocked a big dog status. I think Glenn is in Platinum Club. This does not look right. There. What's up, Sea Witches? Did you catch anything? That's the real question. Of grass or a fish? Hell yeah. I thought tea had caffeine in it. I'll tell you what, this tea sure doesn't feel like it has caffeine in it. A wacky rig. There you go. So, Rich, are you still in here? If not, we'll do the one A card asked for. Andrew. I'm going to start saying Andrew. I'd figure by now if it was, you would have corrected me. So, silver base. And is this a tiger or the thread fin? It is a tiger. Yes. Heck yeah. I'll have to get it from Muddy. He has some of my stuff anyway, too. Every time he says he's in town, I'm busy. Okay, so like silver and black. I got you. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. I need to holler at him and have him bust open this monster shed and sandblast it. That's what I need to do. Oh, dude, I'm going to. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go make a YouTube video call, and it's just gonna be titled "Snapping a Monster Shed in Half." That's all the video is gonna be. I might change the name of this live stream. Might I'll look at it. It's one of these days. It's coming out of this package, and it's getting sandblasted. Maybe I'll just shoot a hole through it and call it a shot up shed. Yes, that's a good idea. I like that idea. I know. I don't think I could ever take it out. I don't think there's anything I could do to that bait to increase its value. I don't keep anything. I've kept that one. So you're saying the blue and then the black? Okay. It'd go to a better home because it's just calling to me. The more I look at it, the more I want to break it. It's whispering sweet nothings into my ear. It's saying, Midmo, snap me in half. And I'm about to give in. It's hard to resist. I just might snap it in half. And then after that, I'm going to order an Easter Bagley. And you already know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably be on. I said I wasn't going to go very long, but I'd say at least 9, maybe a little longer. It kind of just depends. Sometimes I say I'm getting off immediately, and then I just need to text Kara and say, hey, can you get some coffee going for me? You're all good, brother. I'm on here more than I'd like to admit. Quite often. Yeah, spending money. Bro, I get on here when I'm not running, and that's all I do. That's all I do. I spend money. I buy a whole shitload of new and box baits that I'm going to paint one day. And I got a lot right now, I'll tell you that much. What's up, Doorways? It's just the new baits. Here's the thing, though, is you can, that's actually one of the best good things. I don't have anything bad to say about Whatnot today. One of the best things about Whatnot is you can get new baits cheaper than you can get them wholesale. Free shipping. All right, I'm not gonna put this one in mesh right away. We're gonna scale this first without, well, with the mesh, but without the hoops. I might be dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Well, dude, you can get some, I mean, crazy, stupid good deals on here. I mean, I'm obviously having a business set up through some distributors, and 90% of the time, you can get the stuff cheaper on here. Unless it's like Rebel. I will say Rebel doesn't sell for shit on here. Which I'm actually a big Rebel fan. I actually enjoy fishing their lures. It's weird. Some of the stuff is like not popular at all on here. Say like Rapala is a good example. It is cheaper to buy Rapala on here than it is to get it through a wholesaler. Significantly cheaper. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I'm on pretty often. This is kind of my new way of running it, is instead of doing the Friday shows like I had been, I'm just probably just going to keep doing this format for good. Technical difficulties. That's crazy. That's bizarre. I'm telling you, this app is going to be studied. Well, you can find them anywhere, dude. Maybe I need to go buy out Bass Pro. Weird leprechaun 90. I want to get that checked out. Why do you not want to spray? Technical difficulties. Yeah, I reside at the end of a rainbow. With a pot of lures. Come on, spray. Problem solved. Hopefully. That's really not going to show up too well. I'm better off just spraying blue. You really have to put this on thick. If it was a black background, it would show up fine. What I'm thinking is you spray the black after this. Okay, cool. Well, it looks really good so far. I think you put the black over this, and then while it's in the mesh, you spray that blue stuff again. Or maybe just mix it directly into the black. Okay. While that's drying, let's do some mixing. Okay. I have a feeling that if you do this directly into the black, I'm a dumbass and shook that up. Looks like the stuff's smoking, dude. That's how you know I'm about to do some fire. About to have some fire. When even the paint's like, hey now. Even the paint's like, wait a minute. This dude's on to something. All right, we're going to use actually the other side. I think we need more. That's a wicked black and blue. Almost is like a, I don't even know. That's going to be nice. That's gonna be real nice. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know if it's going to be. Let's hit this one really quick. Well, let's go get these lined up. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. And even the silver like that looks really good. Silver Surfer. Dude, seriously. Like that thread fin looked awesome. And I kind of did that. I put that one in the journal. I'm no kidding. Dang it. Where's the tape at? Magnets are too dang strong. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know if I forget something, someone's going to remember. Like Lake Bottom Green. I don't think you're going to let me forget that one. you wanting a crackled back on this, or like a crackle over that silver? Here's what I think right off the top of my head. I think I spray this right here and scale it and then crackle it. It takes a while to learn. Like, put some scaling on the belly. Gotcha. Let's take her out, it out, and see what we're working with. My brother. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'll have to try that another time. That is not a bad. I'm gonna write that down though. I think you're right. I guess we don't have anything to lose. And then just not crackle it, I think would look good. All right. I'm not going to go through all the trouble putting that back on. So we're going to do a little rigging. Dude, get out of here, Glenn. Get out. When are you going to buy an airbrush, dude? Get out of here. Brother. Dude, get out of here. That's freaking wild. That black and blue is just phenomenal, dude. Red eyes. This black is like almost hypnotic to look at. All right. Red eyes. I'm telling you, this one's going to look 10 times better in person. Already looks crazy right now. That is absolutely going on the website. There's no question about it. But the fun thing now is I was going to get off, but now I'm like, the options are endless with this color. Or this. I want to see it in an orange now. Now I'm inspired. I'm rejuvenated. I got that dog back in me, and it's barking. I know that clear coat's really gonna. It really does a good job of bringing that out. That dog is barking, fellas. Just got that dog in me. That little chihuahua. Well, I want to see something before I do anything else tonight. Because I've been sitting on something for a couple weeks now. And I want to see what the black looks like with this other stuff. Ooh, Nelly. Get out of here. That black, though, dude. I need to write that down. No, I'll remember it. Go ahead and run this one. Yeah, write it down. I know better. Yeah, no kidding, dude. That that one probably takes the cake tonight as my favorite. That one in on a That's why I like doing these live shows. That was not anywhere close to what we were painting, and I think it came out more badass than what we were trying to make. I make those soon. I don't have a date for you yet. Soon, those will be available on my website. And they're not going to. This isn't Whitmore Farms. I'm not charging $30. I'm going to have to charge a little bit, but not $35 a stencil. I'll tell you that much. No offense to Whitmore Farms, but that's crazy. A ghost tiger. Oh yeah, dude, you just missed some heat, bro. You just missed some heat. They are great stencils, but man, do they hurt the pocketbook or what? Yeah, dude, I was hoping they'd come with an airbrush. I've never actually bought from them, but you're kind of hoping, man, this is going to come with an airbrush booth, a new, like a tuxedo or something. Nope. All right, I want to try something. Blue. I'm just trying to think. You know, I wonder what a black and white would look like that. Absolutely. I don't have any 110s though, unfortunately. I want to do something like that again. It's just a matter of figuring out the colors. Dude, send it to me. I'm interested now. You got me intrigued. But I got some different colors to add. I just got a straight black here. Nothing special in it. Which one was yours? Did you message me? I'm sorry, dude. I'm terrible about responding on stuff. What was it again? I feel like I did. If not, I can do it right now. Sorry, dude. I'm terrible about. Now that looks like actual motor oil. We can get it done. 6 to 8. What do I have? 6 to 8. You know what? Just put a fork in that tiger. So 6 to 8. Like this Lucky Craft. This is a deeper diving one. Like with the Circle Bill, that'd probably be one of the deeper ones I have right now. If that works for you, that works for me. Were you wanting it just straight pink, or were you kind of want some pizzazz on it? Holy shit, dude! You can paint. That first one is incredible, Thomas. Okay, pink, purple stripes. Gotcha, dude. That first one is really good, dude. Keep a little bit of it clear. What I might do is silver and then pink here and then purple stripes and a purple bag. How's that sound? And just take it from there. Probably. I have to check the purple. I'm not certain if it works with it. If it doesn't, you could do black, you could do white. I'll just let me see if it works first, and then we'll cross that bridge. It might. All right, I need to grab some water really quick. Give me like 30 seconds. Give me like 30 seconds. Jeff, what's up, brother? I got something to show you, dude. You just missed some fire. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I can't wait. That's gonna be awesome. Hopefully it swims good as resin. That's gonna be so sick. Been just doing a bunch of live paints. 90% of it is the suggestions I get from people here. Working on that website. Yeah, it's coming along. Awesome, man. I appreciate it, dude. I see you guys on YouTube still. Sorry, I'm really bad about checking those comments. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. That pink, light blue from the beginning of the show. Pink and light blue. I'm bamboozled. Once I figure out one thing, like for example, scaling the stencils or scaling the tiger stripes, I can't stop doing it because this is just it makes these tiger stripes look 20 times better. Oh, with the red in the middle. Those were really cool. I need to get my hands on some more old Rapala like that. All the Rapala I've been painting lately has been new. Okay, we're gonna see if the purple will crackle. I think it will, but I don't know for sure. I agree. I think it's going to be really good. I think I'm on a this week and last week have been some of the best lure painting I've done, I think, ever. Yeah. I know. I'm kind of feeling like I'm on a generational run again. I stopped doing the live paints, dude, because I'm like, I'm not making enough money. And I really, is Jeff, he said, you're selling your soul. And I know he probably meant it as a joke, but I'm like, I kind of feel like I am running these Friday shows the way I have been. I said, I'm like, all right, I'm going back to doing this. Well, look at that, fellas. We have liftoff. So it might be too late to do that because I've already added the secret sauce. It would be a cool one to try. Dude, that crackled really good. I think I got a special one next. I said this was going to be the last one, but I got a special one in mind. Not really special, but different that I know I haven't done in a while. Time for eyes. Chartreuse tiger. So like black and then chartreuse stripes. I'll show you Bullet my first thought. This is my first thought. Oh, bright blue with chartreuse. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe I want to paint a tiger bait next, but on something different. I'm thinking color. All right. This one here's my favorite one. Sorry. Started thinking of whatever song that is, Black and White by Jamie Johnson. Worst case scenario, I do it tomorrow. Yeah. What does pink and purple, what color does that white eyes? Well, glowing eyes. Yeah, dude, that's what you're going to want. That's exactly what you're going to want. I don't know if you've even seen them yet, but you're going to see them on there. And yeah, it's going to be, it's all she wrote after that to find them. Said a green goblin. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that tonight, but after the show, I'm going to bookmark. I'll go ahead and get one scheduled immediately after this for tomorrow evening. Where are these eyes at, dude? I do like the idea, though. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find them. I found one eye so far. There's the red. There's the black. I used those tonight. No, I can't find them. There they are. Found them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, dude. These are like the best eyes I've ever seen in my life. It almost looks like they got a light in them. I'm gonna have to order these again. 'Cause really think these might be the best eyes I've ever seen. I have some snake eyes. And I've never found an eye like that that is like it almost looks like it has fluorescence in it. All right, this one's getting the bill dance. This one is getting the bill dance. Hi, Connor. What's up, brother? It is the deeper Lucky Craft blank. I don't know off the top of my head. I know the other one is, I want to say 4 to 6. So I imagine this is 6 and beyond. Infinity. No, I don't know. I need to look it up. I'm going to go ahead and run this one for you. I got a cool one in mind for the next one. You know what we haven't done much of lately? The light green could kind of match up with that eyes. Do you want me to add some green on it? Yeah, just a very faint. I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something. Like almost like a dusting. Oh, the tip of the tail. Hey, I'm telling you too. You put the green on the tail. I always get hits like that. I think that's where I'm going to put it. Because then, if I put it right here, that's not going to have the same contrast. But if it's back here, your eyes are just going to move all across this bait. Chartreuse caboose. That was a really good idea. Thank you, buddy. So far tonight, my favorite one is the one before that. That black and silver one. So I have a huge box here of rattle traps. And I have a feeling that that color on this, which I'll clean this just because it's filthy. I think it would look cool. And this is, what is this? That's probably 3/4 ounce. That's a big one. And this is a legit Bill Lewis. This is technically a repaint. I just want to see how this cleans up. Oh, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Almost. Yeah, I'm going to have to spray over it. You just don't spray base. Aluminum foil, does it work? What I'm more concerned on this one is really scratched up. So would it get rid of the scratches? That's my question. Yeah, I think I gotta base coat this one. I need to find some really nice that I need to find. Come on, dude. Surely. There's gotta be a less scratched one in this bag. Might actually do the 1/2 ounce. We're gonna do this one. Sounds like I'm fighting. I have an actually I lied. We're gonna do the one that's white. I don't have any rattle traps, guys. I don't have a single rattle trap left. I just need some more, dude. So I gotta tell my wife. Sorry, I ran out of them. Unfortunately, I gotta buy another 15-pound bag of rattle traps. Supposedly those came from the factory. And I say supposedly. I don't think it's supposedly. I don't know how else you get that many rattle traps without buying them from the factory. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to say. I know people collect them. They don't collect blank ones. Let's clean it up. It is old. I do have some lipped ones. I haven't done anything with them yet. I was kind of hoping I'd open the box and it'd be nothing but the lipped ones. That one was just water, but I don't know, it has to be acetone, but like soak off, like what women use for nails. It works really good with this. I could probably not, I could get away with probably using acetone. It probably is the same exact thing. It's about time to clean the airbrush out. I really don't want to right now. Crackle Pack Goldfish. That would be wicked. I have one in mind for this. Really like my brother McChewy. What's up, big dog? Oh, by the way, can I tell everybody about your stands? If you guys need stands, he has some of the coolest stands ever. And not only that, they're priced really good. I guess it's in your show picture. Those 1776 ones are super sick. I can tell you right now, those are going to be a hit. Do you know what that would go really well with? Red, white, blue, 1776 baits. No, I'm just throwing one together. This will probably be the last one for tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow evening at some point. Dude, I might actually. Well, that's when I said, can I put them on the website? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Is for those. I've been doing a lot more lately on other platforms. I'm trying to really drive stuff to that website. I really could foresee people tearing those up. I know I actually have a 4th of July sale scheduled. It's be the 250th. Okay. Where's it at? There it is. Red, white, and blue tiger. Do like a base of red. No. White and then blue. I don't know. You got me thinking too hard, Glenn. You have me tempted right now to do it on this. I've been convinced. I've been convinced. If we're gonna end the show tonight, we're gonna end it on a high note. I've been convinced. That's a good idea. Hey Cart, you could do the red stripes on the belly, and blue is probably darker. So the blue stripes on top, and then blue on the back, and then red stripes on the bottom and red on the belly. Welcome to the end, Coda. No, I'm playing. Oh, we just got a raid. Thank you a lot. Anybody in my show, you guys ever want really cool vintage fish and chicken, always has some really, really cool stuff. I'm so cool. Well, we're going to end on a high note if I can get some decent spray. It is Friday night. Give me a second, this thing. Just crank it up to as high as it'll go and see if that helps. It did. All right. Let's do red first. Yeah, because if you're thinking red, white, blue, you go top to bottom. You don't go from bottom up. At least that's my thinking. This is a pearl white. Very, very shiny. Very shiny. What do we think? I think the fish, they love patriotic baits. I think you're right. I'm going to go with Andrew. I'm going to do red on the bottom because this is the blue I'm using on top. So it is darker. You want to go from light to dark. So they say. That almost looks like flames. Yeah, that was the final ruling here. First one's like right below the eye, hair in front of the. What's up, John? I'm gonna take this off to do this part. I'm a big fan of Createx because it sprays really good. Sometimes you have to thin it, but for the most part, I don't have a problem with it. I just had an idea for a bait. Yeah, this is a 0.35. This one might be sacrilegious, but I think it would be cool. You do a rattle trap. You start with white, save a base, and then you do kind of yellow, some yellow down here, some orange, and then black, and then these red tiger stripes up, and call it the Hellfire. I might be doing another bait because that sounds pretty cool. This might be the second to last. Black, we might be doing two more. I always say last one. That's like my notorious saying, last one. And then 50 baits later. Well, I think we're on the last one. That's how it goes. Hey, send me a picture of that, dude. I'd be interested to see that spoon. Yeah, that's exactly like a last cast. The thing about, I really wish I could get good spray. That would really motivate me more to keep going. The thing is, once you start painting good stuff, you don't want to stop. Yeah, flow state, is that what they call it? In the zone. I've been on a hot streak lately. As the young kids would say, locked in. I would be more locked in if I could get some spray. I hate to do it. On one, there you go. I really don't want to, but I'm not going to get good spray. They're like 20 or 30 seconds. We're going to do a little. No, this is for anybody. Give me a second. I got to clean this. I really didn't want to. And I'm not doing a deep clean. I'm just cleaning the nozzle off. Come on, Blue. We're in a football game right now. I've been fighting it for like 10 minutes now, and I just can't do it anymore. Get my boy Blue. see if that did anything. Oh yeah, we're in business. Come on now. Come on now. Get out of here. There it is. Finally, the blue wants to work. Shows up when it's game time. You guys want me to go overboard on this? We're already this far in. We're already this far in. I'm thinking. The eyes, that's just where I'm thinking. I don't know. Black doesn't sound good. I got an idea. And just like you guys asked the other night, do a watermelon. And I had watermelon seeds. I'll give you a hint. I got stars. Sweet dude, I'll have to check it out after this. Where are the stars at? Yeah, they might actually be too big. It might actually be perfect. Is that too big? I feel like I got to do it. I don't think I have any smaller than that. I agree with Glenn. Let's spray some blue. I'm actually going to take that all the way down to the nose. There we are. It's getting patriotic in here. All right, let's do the eye. One singular star for an eye. Or would this be too small, do you think? Well, maybe. About one of these small stars. I swear I just heard a bald eagle. Too small. Okay. Well, we're going to do the big one. That's funny. All right, let me get one of these stars. And you know what I'm thinking on this one? I got an idea too. I have not seen like the top waters. Let's get white spraying. Look at the shininess. Freedom fish. What's up, Kevin? Man, we're getting wild. Now, it's definitely got to get the Bill Dance autograph. It's a pearl white, so it's really shiny. Just stay still. Painted live. What the Freedom Fish? And guess what? I'm starting it at $1. Have at it. Whole singular dollar. Yeah, this thing's gonna take off. Instead of a rattle, and this one sounds like an A10 in the water. Awesome. Thank you, brother. I don't think we're getting better than that tonight. I do. Now, look, I said, well, last one. Here we are. Here we are. Tales old as time. I think the Hellfire sounds amazing. I need to write that down really quick. Give me a second. What is today? 15th? One last one, yeah. Last one. Until the next one. That's one more cast, I swear. I'm gonna need a sandblaster for that one, fellas. All right, let me clean this one off. I like the idea of a Hellfire. Yeah, I'll probably do that one next show, aka tomorrow. I need to look at some pictures of that. I'm just doing these because and these are repaints. These are legit rat tail traps. Rat tail. I'm gonna start with white. And then we're gonna do yellow. And then we're gonna do red. Well, originally it was gonna be that black and silver one. But I just had another really good idea while I was painting that one. I might actually still have two more in me. I really think it could look really cool. I think we're gonna do white, orange, yellow, black, a bumblebee. Oh man, I did a bumblebee last week, I think. I think Brad got it. All right, let's start with white. I started with white. The bait was already kind of white, but this will help. I'm gonna do this really bright orange. I think this one's gonna be pretty badass. I'm already liking the orange. Dude, I really like doing lipless. Ever since I figured out how to clear coat them efficiently. It's not actually a hard lure to do, and one of the best lures to actually go out and throw. I really want to try this idea I have in my head. I do need to try a goldfish, but I really think this is going to be sick. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. I already love this color. I don't know if this is going to be good. I just have an idea in my head right now. I guess we could do a crackle on this one. Well, no, I think it actually would match with what I'm doing really well. No, 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 no. Crackle back, where like the smoke is. Ooh, 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 get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. I'm on fire tonight. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on tonight. But dude, those flames look remarkable. A tequila hellfire. That sounds sick. A blazing rattle trap. I'm thinking just a straight black eye. I got an idea for the back. I got an idea for the back. They don't call me Midmo Crackle for nothing. I might legally change my business name to Midmo Crackle. I don't think the fin's gonna crackle, but everything else will. As the youngins would say, locked in. As the youngins would say, locked in. Come on now, dude. It's just this might have to be the one I ended on. I don't think we're eclipsing this. I thought the red, white, blue was fire. I don't know if it's getting any better than that. Cooking 6. I'll check it after the show, big dog. I gotta sign this one. I know, dude. This has been one of my better hot streaks. I think I've been really doing some really good baits lately, but tonight especially has been pretty wicked. And we're on bait 8. I was sitting there thinking, I don't think I want to go on tonight, and here I am. I know. Well, when I looked at that one, that was my first thought. Is those kind of look like flames? Now here's my last thing. I'm wondering, should I put a red pupil at the very end here, facing forward? I think so. I think so. And then I think I just don't touch this bait ever again after that. Where's my little? If I can find it. There it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Can actually, I just never touch it again. I was gonna case it in resin. It's the small things, dude. You look at the really intrinsic baits and you get kind of overwhelmed. What's all the small things? Yeah, I do have some huge UV lights. You already know. You already know we're doing it for $1. You already know. A Hellfire Crackleback for $1. First one ever, probably last one ever. Original. This is not a well, it is a repaint. It's not a blank. One of one. Fishing Panda, thank you, buddy. That is one of the best baits I've done ever, I think. I think that's a great one to end it on. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow night. So here, actually, you just stick with me for a second. Just stay with me for a second. What time are we thinking tomorrow? Live paint. Let's do probably a little earlier since it's Saturday. Just gonna schedule it for 4:30. You already know what the you already know what the cover photo is gonna be. Fishing. All right. So 4:30, I got that scheduled. And then I gotta do the shout outs, of course. Midmo Tackle on Facebook. Obnoxious. Midmo Tackle on Facebook. What I'm more excited about than anything is midmotackle.com. Type it in. 15% off $20 or more. A lot of the live stuff you see on these shows, I only do one of them. Then, or at least one of them live. A lot of them I do put on the website. This is not going on the website. This is a Whatnot exclusive, but there's stuff on there that is Whatnot exclusives. Also, Facebook, YouTube, Midmo Tackle across the board. I don't really have anything else to say, and so we're gonna raid into somebody. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back on tomorrow, and let's raid into. There we go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys.